Hello everyone, Shawn, Kenney here playing some more GODUS, and I've been expanding a little bit. I've done a few more Event of the Gods to get some more cards. I'm up to 9 out of 20. So I'm guessing it's, from what I'm hearing, it's blocked at about the 12th one, so they haven't really got all that much more interesting and seem to be repeating on some maps now with a slightly tougher opponent. I've been doing what I can to open up these expansion totems here. Now this shrine, actually, this was a shrine of power. Now that opened up the ability to create swamp. Here it is. So, click on an area of land that is likely to be crossed by enemy followers to turn it into a swamp that will trap them and leave blighted land. So I guess, you know, there's nothing real. That's more maybe on the PvP side. It's hard to see what kind of effect. Maybe it makes the move slower. It's kind of difficult to tell. We have this Shrine of Expansion here. I accidentally actually bought it with gems. I didn't mean to. I was up over 50 there. I got some more gems from one of those cards in the Event of the Gods things, but by a misclick I spent them, so I'm still up around 50. If I want to buy another settlement, it's going to now cost 100 gems. There it is. So I really need to get mining going, so we'll be able to start mining them. As it is, though, at this point, pretty much the only way to get more cards is to do some more multiplayer, and that didn't go so very well. I mean, I'll give it a try, maybe some other people, but I've been finding that whole event zone thing, as I've been doing some later levels of it, even though it's on some of the similar maps, or the same map, it's getting really slow. Like, the AI is eating up all the processing power, but of course, you know, it was also going really slow when we were doing multiplayer, and it crashed for my friend. So yeah, you know, there's still a lot of bugs left to work out. Now, as of recording this, it looks like the developers, 22 Cans, has announced that they're going to be having a little patch. I guess there is an issue when you get up to about 2,000 followers and the number of houses you have. You may need to destroy your smaller single-dwelling houses, or the single one-sized houses, and replace them with larger houses. That will enable you to get a population limit of 5,000, I believe is what people are saying at this point. But it's going to be some slow going at this point. I mean, this Shrine of Expansion is going to be another 2 hours and 26 minutes. Now it seems to be counting down a little bit faster. The guys were working on it, and then they sort of stop working on it and go live in their house, but the countdown still seems to be going on. Here's another one for another 2.5 hours. So it's kind of, I mean, at this point I've just sort of got little settlements near where the latest totems are, but now I just need to wait for them to open up. That's an hour and 45 minutes. This is kind of pointless. Now, I don't know whether I can sort of, well, you can't really control. I guess I could put a totem down and make a whole lot of followers go near it, but it seems like once the timer is activated for it, they'll just go and start building houses or something. Like they don't continue to work on it, so it's not like you can stack up a bunch of workers to get it done faster. But I mean, this one's going to be 2 hours and 43 minutes. So, you know, I've expanded a little bit of territory over on the right-hand side. I can show you, but from the last totem of expansion. But I haven't noticed any cards available. Nothing floating around now. I haven't done a real thorough look around yet, but yeah. So I think it just opened up from about here to about here. So it was a really small area that this last expansion one opened up. But yeah, so I mean, right now it's just going to be, I guess, waiting for the timers to count down. Now I'm curious just how, like as I say, that the time seems to progress when you leave. Even if I exit the game, I come back. The next day, all my belief will be refill. Everything will be back up as if all the time had passed. So I wonder if it's like going off a system clock or how that's working. And I wonder if I can just exit the game and come back in a couple hours and see if those areas are expanded. If that's the case, I mean, it seems pointless because I mean, right now, I mean, I could still do some um, modeling of the Earth, getting settlement areas built up. If I want to, I still need to get to the next population limit. So I mean, that's something I can peck away at. But at this point, I mean, there's so much area that's uncovered. I mean, it's almost just sort of a slow build. These guys are building little settlements here. I have a lot of space open and available. I can expand. If I wanted to, I could sort of expand that area, the areas out. I just don't feel like really there's a huge need to. I'm sort of slowly getting people to fill in all the squares that I have. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I mean, we're down to some, like, shrines of expansions that are going to be taking a couple hours to unlock for no good reason. Now, this blight thing, I've been laying down this beautifying. It doesn't seem to be coming back around here, but for whatever reason, under the ocean here, the plague land keeps creeping up on me. I don't know. I'm almost tempted. Maybe I have to start digging underneath. Maybe there's something bad underneath that's causing the corruption. But I'm not going to be doing that at this point. And so yeah, I mean, still like settlements just building up a lot. I have so much belief now that there's really not much to do with it. I have unlocked another power. I believe that was, or no, I got a champion card in one of those events of the gods. Let's see here. I have getting closer. So we are on stone cottages. I just need one more saltpeter sandstone and another oak, and I'll have some stone cottages. So that'll be another upgrade for the houses. Mining, still need to get mining. At this point, I'm almost thinking let's try buying the coal and the pickaxe card. Because maybe it'll be worth it. So we have the 43 and 44. So I think because we already have one of the cards, we should be able to buy them. And okay, coal. How much is that going to be? It's 30. Holy crap! Maybe we won't be buying it. Yeah, so it's 30 a pot, so maybe I better save those. I mean, since I want to save up another 100 for another settlement, of course, because, that's part of the reason I don't want to expand too much more. I don't want to have a whole lot of sprawl over the entire map. It's already starting to get kind of slow to move from one end of the map that I've exposed already, and that's not even the full map. There's no sort of accelerated moving around. There's no bookmarks or mini-map to move yourself a little bit quicker. So we'll get these guys out, and we'll get them working on it. Yeah, every once in a while they'll work on it. So is that going down a little bit faster? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe it's just extra villagers. Like I said, there's not a lot of feedback in this game. To tell you, how to make things move quicker. I mean, that does seem to be going faster, so maybe that's it. I'll deactivate that. And yeah, see, a few of them will keep working on it. I don't. Yeah, sometimes they decide to work on it, sometimes they don't. Oh yeah, we got a couple wild men. we'll let them go make some houses. So yeah, it's just kind of a time waiting for all these shrines to become active, to unlock. Looks like there is some more interesting stuff around here. Well, at least I see one set of cards. Might have to knock out another Battle of the Gods. I'll have to max out those, I guess, to get as many cards as I can out of those. And then it seems like it's going to be on to multiplayer, which I'm not necessarily looking forward to. I really don't want to have to grind that in order to progress to. I mean, I know this is still a limited beta at this point, and all the ages aren't unlocked, but I would like to progress as far as I can in it, and see all that's available and that's up for offer. But we'll have to try some multiplayer games. Like I said, that the last one kind of crashed out on us, but as long as it's just going into it, and even if it's ending, if we're getting cards that way, I'm kind of cheesy way to do it, but if that's what it comes down to, then that's maybe what we'll have to do. But I'll reach out on Reddit and try and find some people to play with, and I think we might be able to get a few games that are worthwhile watching. Anyways, I'm Shawn Kenney, playing GODUS. Thanks for watching. So long for now.